Kira, in today's news, a bout of nasty weather is predicted to get worse across most of the upper North Island. There are strong winds across Northland and Auckland, and Met Service reports rains hitting most parts of the country north of Taupo. Torrential downpours are likely, and there's the possibility of hurricane-force gusts in eastern Waikato, the Coromandel Peninsula and the Hauraki Plains. Met Service forecaster Daniel Corbett says the band of rain is moving south across the North Island, accompanied by strong gusty winds. He says Auckland's evening commute was ugly and that weather will hit the Wellington region later on this evening. Keep hope alive is the message from the acting Prime Minister as New Zealand loses its fifth straight America's Cup race today. Bill English says bringing home the old mug would benefit the country economically, and he for one is still living in hope. Mr. English says we're all living in hope that our technology and sailors are better than anyone else in the world. He says they're professionals and that there's a bit of psychological pressure on them, but he's sure they'll be able to handle it. The race tally now stands at 8-6, still in New Zealand's favour. Overseas, and a British woman wanted for terrorist attacks may have been among those who attacked a shopping centre in Kenya. Kenyan Foreign Minister Amina Mohammed has confirmed that 2 or 3 Americans and a British woman were among the terrorists who killed more than 60 people and injured around 200 in the weekend attack. There's been speculation that British terror suspect Samantha Luthwaite, who was married to the July 7th bomber Jermaine Lindsay, was involved. The so-called White Widow is known to be in East Africa and she's wanted by Kenyan police. Back home, new figures on court appearances are being lauded by the Justice Minister. Judith Collins has released figures showing the number of children and young people being charged in the courts has fallen by 45% since 2007-8. The figures also show the total number of all offenders being prosecuted in the courts is also down, with a 7% fall record over the last 2 financial years. Ms Collins says the rate's fallen 24% from where it was 4 years ago. Experts are struggling to explain what's being called a slowdown in the warming of the planet. The latest report of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change shows that in the past 15 years, temperatures have risen by just 0.05 degrees, or 0.05 of 1 degree. But according to projections, global warming should be going in lockstep with the ever-rising curve of CO2 emissions. The IPCC says that half of the slowdown could be attributed to volcanic eruptions, while the other half could be attributed to a cooling contribution from internal variability. Britain's Met Office suggests the missing heat could be deep underwater in the world's ocean. Thanks to groundbreaking Google technology, for the first time, people will be able to experience pre-earthquake Christchurch as they walk the streets. The University of Canterbury's HIT lab has developed a version of its popular City View AR application for the Google Glass platform. Google Glass, unveiled by the internet giant's secretive research lab Project X earlier this year, allows people to see virtual images superimposed over the real world with a high-tech pair of glasses. That's all from us for now. Thanks for watching. From all of us on the news team, ka kite anō.